Let's talk about community come up. Practice group economics. Buy houses that are in foreclosure. Set them up as community vocational hubs. Let's get into it. Turn a community vocational hub into a medical and veterinarian hub. Medical and veterinary schools are both graduate education programs in the healthcare field. This is for students who want to study, diagnose, and treat health. The purpose of this video is to get people looking like us in all areas of the medical field. This way we have choices when we need medical assistance. Decades ago, the term vocational was used to refer to trade in welding and automotive service. But now it can range from trades in retail to tourism management. In this case, medical and veterinarian training. There was a documentary about medical students with certifications and degrees, but no actual hands-on training. In fact, the students never even visited a hospital while completing their studies. For this reason, their documents were useless. With working medical professional instructors conducting these training, students will receive first-hand accounts and real-world medical training. They will also have access to hospital internship due to the instructors working professional medical connections. Medical doctors are physicians and surgeons who often work closely with other healthcare staff. Physicians and surgeons work in one or more specialties. Physicians diagnose and treat injuries or illnesses related to humans. They also prescribe medications and often counsel patients on diet, hygiene, and preventative health care. Some specialist physicians also perform surgery. There are two types of physicians with similar degrees: MD, medical doctor, and DO, doctor of osteopathic medicine. Both use the same methods of treatment, including drugs and surgery, but DOs place additional emphasis on the body's musculoskeletal system, preventative medicine, and holistic, the whole person, patient care. DOs are most likely to be primary care physicians, although they can be found in all specialties. Surgeons operate on patients to treat injuries such as broken bones, cancerous tumors, or deformities. Using a variety of instruments, a surgeon can correct physical deformities, repairs bone and tissue after injuries, or perform preventative or elective surgeries. Although a large number perform general surgery, many surgeons choose to specialize in a specific area. Specialties include orthopedic surgery, a treatment of the musculoskeletal system, neurological surgery, treatment of the brain and nervous system, cardiovascular surgery, and plastic or reconstructive surgery. Like other physicians, surgeons examine patients, perform and interpret diagnostic tests, and counsel patients on preventative health care. Veterinarian doctors. Veterinarian treats diseases, disorders, and injuries in animals unless they specialize in a particular area of vet medicine like ophthalmology, internal medicine, surgery, dentistry, and stuff like that. Veterinarian may practice in a number of specialties in animal health and welfare. Some veterinary medical colleges prefer candidates to have experience such as previous work with veterinarians in clinics or working with animals on a farm at a stable or at an animal shelter. As the increasing need for veterinarians in the United States continue to be on the rise, the types of animals veterinarians are attending to is beginning to become a more important issue. The U.S. Department of Labor projects that the amount of licensed and practicing veterinarians will increase by 12% by 2021. But most of this field will consist of veterinarians who solely work with pets or smaller animals. Reports indicate that the demand for veterinarians who work with larger animals is increasing, primarily due to the fact that there are fewer physicians treating livestock and bigger animals such as horses, bulls, and cows today. Those enrolled in veterinary technology courses curious about the current state of large animal veterinarians will be intrigued to know that rural areas are in dire need of more certified professionals. The majority of veterinarians work in a private clinical practice. As they gain experience, a number of the veterinarians wind up opening their own practice. Vets with their own practice can make a substantial amount of money. Some veterinarians are able to get jobs with the government. Animal control is always looking for people that can fill vet positions. The outlook for veterinarian jobs is positive, and it will only improve in the future. If you are interested in pursuing a career as a vet, you will be pleased to know that there are plenty of excellent jobs out there. People want their animal to have the level of care that they deserve. Because of this, skilled vets are in high demand. Physicians, surgeons, and veterinarians may work in a number of medical and surgical specialties and subspecialties in their particular field, but they are all in high demand. Whether they work with humans or animals, the medicine practice are basically the same. Anesthesiologists, allergists, cardiologists, dermatologists, gastroenterologists, dentistry, ophthalmologists, pathologists, radiologists, and surgeon. I'm quite sure there's a lot more. I just don't know what they are. But believe me, they are all in high demand. If you don't have a hobby, find a craft that you like. There are a host of crafts available to you. Find out who needs what you produce with your craft. There's always a need. Sometimes people don't know what they need until you bring it to them. Become an expert in your craft by learning everything about it. The more you know about your craft, the better you can exploit it.